And we are the longest serving teachers of the Studio Acting Conservatory. I still can remember so much that I learned in Colette's movement class back in 1986 on Church Street. We definitely have seen it all. What was once a faculty of one, as you heard, has grown into a team of 22 remarkable teachers. That's right. We preceded studio theater and were students of the 3-year curriculum that you heard about, developers of the conservatory's adjunct classes, and creators of the Young Actors Program. The conservatory has evolved, but its heart and core curriculum, its special sauce, has stayed the same: a commitment to high-level, consistent actor training. That training has elevated the work on stages across the city and in many cases launched professional careers, including mine. So, they said I could add one sentence. Please come and see Andy Warhol in Iran, opening May 29th and running through June 29th at Mosaic Theater. Come and see Joy's director training in action. See the late Nancy Paris's character emotion and comedy training in action. And of course, enjoy a really fun show. We are proud to be part of a faculty that continues to grow and continues to shape the next generation of actors in Washington and beyond. And with that, I'd like to introduce Colette Iglesias Silver.
Thank you, Serge. Thank you, Serge. So I'm Colette Iglesias Silver, and I've been with the conservatory since 1981. 44 years. I still remember the time when Joy took me aside and she said, "These actors, their bodies are too stiff. What would you do?" And so I have been answering that question for 44 years, trying to figure out how to teach and how to be connected to the powerful curriculum of the core program. And it's been a wonderful adventure, and I've enjoyed it tremendously. One of the things that makes the Studio Acting Conservatory so powerful is not just the individual classes, but also the communication between the teachers. We visit each other's classes. We talk about you, the students, all the time, saying this person is having trouble doing this. What can I tell them? And it's because of this conversation, I believe, that the studio is unique. And it's rigorous, and it's responsive, and it's alive. And so I hope to keep teaching here for not 44 years, but for a while. Now I'd like to introduce you to Denise Diggs.
Hello, I'm Denise Diggs, guilty as charged. I've had the privilege of being part of the adjunct program with Colette, and we have communicated much. I've also been one of the founders of the Young People's Program, which is now called the Young Actors Program, which has been around for 25 years. Our mission from the beginning was simple and ambitious: to provide high-quality, process-driven training for students ages 13 to 17. And we didn't water it down. We use the same rigorous curriculum we offer to adults because we believe young people are capable of deep, focused, artistic work when they're respected and supported. We are fiercely committed to the actor's process, not just performance. That means teaching young actors how to work truthfully, specifically, and with emotional honesty. I mean, that's how you tell the story, isn't it? I mean, that is what you do. You relate and understand the character so much, you become them. We believe that when young people are challenged artistically and held to a high standard in a compassionate environment, they rise and they grow, not just as artists, but as thoughtful, expressive human beings. Thank you, fellow humans. And now I'd like to introduce Sandra Kamen.
Thank you, Denise. Hello, I'm Sandra Kamen, and I was a student in one of Joy Zinnemann's earliest cohorts. And during the Shakespeare class the following year, I played Ophelia to Richard Hart's Hamlet. Richard is here today. Please give him a wave. I've had the privilege of teaching across all areas of the conservatory, both adjunct classes with our adult students and in the young people's program. One of the things I appreciate about Studio is the range of opportunities we offer, especially our workshops, all of which take place here at the conservatory. These 2-day or 2-weekend intensives cover everything from public speaking to on-camera technique, viewpoints, drag performance, stage combat, auditioning, and this summer's offerings in Alexander technique and cabaret. Each workshop expands how actors think, move, and express themselves, ensuring that we stay responsive, contemporary, and creative. They give our students and our community the opportunity to explore new tools, new voices, and new ways of being in their craft. This is not my original sentence that I added. What I appreciate most about Studio is Joy's consistently high standard of excellence to which we all aspire. Being part of the Studio Acting Conservatory as both student and faculty has been a truly meaningful experience, and I'm honored to continue being part of it. And now I'll turn it over to Studio Acting Conservatory's board co-chairs, Meredith and AJ. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Meredith Gargiola, and here with AJ Calvert, we are the current co-chairs of the Board of Trustees. We wanted to take one moment here while we're all together to talk a bit about how we arrived at this very extraordinary and beautiful stage in Studio's history. Back in the summer of 2019, the Studio Acting Conservatory officially separated from Studio Theater. This was a very big step. It required courage, vision, and a tremendous amount of work behind the scenes. When we left Studio Theater, Kate Devilack and I started handling the organizational steps, but that was really just the beginning. We formed a working group that recognized the need for broad and varied expertise, legal, financial, artistic, public relations, and of course, education. Out of that group, the idea for a board of trustees took shape. And shortly after we left Studio that summer of 2019, we were officially operating as an independent institution.
While searching for an official new home, the DC government helped secure temporary space at the Garnett Patterson Middle School, allowing the conservatory to continue training without interruption. Our fall semester ended in January 2020, and just as the spring semester began, so did the pandemic. We pivoted effortlessly to online classes, and during this time, with the help of realtor David Blaufarb, we found this building here in Columbia Heights. In May of that year, we broke ground and undertook a full renovation and redesign of the building, designed by Deb Booth and our architect, John Hensley. At the height of the pandemic, no less. Holding tight to the belief that Studio's future was worth investing in, but still needed visionary support, which came from Dan and Gloria Logan, and the naming of this place, the Logan Place, in their honor. And Dan is here today, and I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge him. And also like to recognize Julie Jacobson, founder of the Share Fund, among many others.
Becoming our own independent entity meant creating the kind of board that could truly support this huge vision. One of the people who stepped up very early in that process is our founding board chair, John Pitt, who is here today. And let's give John some recognition for helping shape our board. Today, I am so proud to say that we are a diverse board of 15 people who are committed to guiding Studios Theater. And we want to recognize all of our current board members who are here today. If you're here with us in the audience, give a big wave of your hand, please. Thank you.
We focus our diversity efforts, funding, governance, and risk management, especially critical in these challenging and uncertain times for the arts. One of our top priorities was securing strong leadership, and that brings me to someone we're incredibly proud to introduce. Please join me in welcoming our Executive Director, Emily Morrison, whose leadership and clear vision have been essential as we continue to grow.
Hello, everybody. I am Emily Morrison, as introduced, and it is an incredible honor to stand here with you all today and celebrate 50 years of the Studio Acting Conservatory. It's no small thing to hold that history, but I don't carry it alone. I stand with a community of artists and teachers and students and leaders who have helped us shape this extraordinary place. So thank you to all of you, and cheers, a big cheer. While we honor the past, we're also boldly building the future. We continue to diversify our offerings with more workshops and classes to train and nurture the modern actor. And I want to take a moment to announce that we have a new class. So all you older, old-timer, advanced people, listen up. Tennessee Williams, Eugene O'Neill, and Arthur Miller this fall, taught by guess who? Joy Zinnemann. Woo! We have deepened our relationship with the Columbia Heights neighborhood. Our ANC Commissioner Jeremy Sherman, right there, everybody. Jeremy Sherman, who is doing a world of good for the Columbia Heights area and this growing artistic hub in the city. We also struck up a partnership with the Museum of African American History and Culture during construction when we uncovered that remarkable Last Supper sculpture. If you were not able to make it into Studio B and haven't seen it before, I urge you to go see it. You have to see it to believe it. It's a really wonderful thing. I also want to announce that just 2 days ago, we hit go on a brand new website. Woo! So please check that out. And a shout out to my colleague, Michelle Norris, who had the task of inputting pages and pages and pages of content. Thank you, Michelle. We also, within our 50th anniversary committee, published a magazine, which I think many of you have seen. It's over there. There's Joe Groff, old timer, holding it up. And that tells many stories about the conservatory, which I think you'll be excited to read. But this is a challenging moment for the arts, as we all know, across the country. Institutions like ours are navigating real uncertainty, as was noted by Meredith and AJ. But we have already weathered so much. We separated from Studio Theater. We became an independent nonprofit. We survived a pandemic. We moved online, rebuilt, and returned. We are still here. And with your help, we will remain here. I came to this conservatory in 2014 seeking rigorous training and a creative home. And I most certainly found both. It's been one of the most meaningful journeys, of my life as an artist, administrator, and human being. And I'm so proud to stand here before you today. So as we look ahead, I have to make a pitch. I have to ask you for your help. If this place has mattered to you or to someone you know, please support us in any way you can. A donation if you're able, a recommendation, a connection to someone who believes in what we do, or just someone who wants to take a class. Because theater will always endure, and so must the training that fuels it. So go get a copy of the magazine, scan the QR code inside, make a donation, scan the other QR code, sign our guest book, many QR codes. And we are grateful for anything that you can contribute. And so now I would like to turn it over to someone who needs no introduction. Our fearless and vibrant leader, Joy Zinnemann.
It's a good entrance. It's a very, very, very great entrance. I'm going to try to turn from side to side, but if you all could move over that way, that would be so great. Use the mic. 50 years is a long time, a very long time, half a century, as a matter of fact. Carol Churchill said, as I said earlier, the exact quote is, "But if there isn't a right way to do things, you have to invent it." And I think that's true in a lot of fields today. But first, I want to remember teachers who built this institution and are no longer with us. Maynard Marshall, taken too early by HIV/AIDS, who developed the playlists, who made the levels of character. John Emmert, who led the one-on-one dialogue with students in high-stakes realism. George Fulgeniti Shakar, a brilliant musician who created and taught the musical theater part of our curriculum. And the irreplaceable Nancy Paris, who modeled the devotion of teachers, prodding us to commit fully 24/7 to students and each other as teachers, and further developed part of my curriculum in comedy. And others, Susan Martin Cohen, the great Alexander teacher, Ms. R., an early teacher of voice and singing, and many others who taught briefly or longer. Sarah Marshall reminded me that she taught, as a matter of fact. You can find the names of the current faculty. I found the names of the old teachers in our brochure. Molly Smith, Sue Crystal, Sean O'Halloran, Larry Redmond, Paul Cunningham, Sarah Marshall, Richard Hart, Kate Van Burek, the great Meade Andrews, Elena Day, Cassie Tejan, Claire Johnson, and many registrars, including Roma Rogers for 18 years, and Cassie Tejan right there who preceded her. I want you to check the 50th anniversary magazine, which I have not laid eyes on yet, for current faculty of 22 artist teachers. Would all the faculty and past faculty and staff, including the Young Actors Program people who are here, just raise their hands and be recognized? Yay, 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 yay. Thank you. I speak here today also to actors and directors, current and past, whose lives have been touched by the Studio Theater Acting Conservatory or by the Studio Acting Conservatory. You who made friends, lovers, life partners, hookups, cohorts, were classmates, scene partners, friends in art. There's nothing like relationships made from staying up all night figuring out a scene. Relationships will get us through. For memory's sake, and for anyone interested, I have here, and will not read, the names of all the students in the first class who began on May 15th, 1975. As I said before, two of them are here sitting right there, Michael Murphy and Molly Smith. The list of all the well-known and famous actors, and also the actors of great originality, either here in DC or the bigger world. I'm not going to read that list. A list of the directors or leaders of theaters who have been touched by the foundational biannual directing class, and a list of staff and registrars past. In back rooms, basements, and attics of the first 3 years, on Rhode Island and 14th with Liz Lerman and Margie Goldberg, on Church Street on the second floor above the just founded Studio Theater, in Russell Matheny's designed home on the corner of 14th and P, especially built for teaching, at Garnett Patterson Middle School for a moment, on Zoom over COVID, finally in Deborah Booth designed after Russell's original designs with John Hensley, funded, as we've said, primarily by the visionary philanthropists Dan and Gloria Logan and others, in an old neighborhood Baptist church wherein was found a magical masterpiece of the Last Supper. We have done our work, but the Studio Acting Conservatory, not only in places did we do our work together. Each person has their own story, funny, obscene, apocryphal, emotional, usually exaggerated, of being in class. For me, it's a kind of life's work to spread a practice, beginning with a profound love and appreciation of acting. I never get bored. I have the ability to be perpetually stimulated by actors. Although I consider my own work as a director in teaching, I learn. All cliches are true. More cliches: acting is being, acting is doing, acting is reacting, acting is responding to stimulus, creating every moment of a role, every unit of behavior, finding truthful, original action with your instrument, only your voice, your body, your special, particular emotional response. It's a kind of cunning I have to protect this curriculum. A series of exercises and lectures that I wrote first in Asia and then continued here, not as an ideology, but through a genuine belief that this 3-year curriculum is one way to release creative energy from all people. And I like that success here, talent here, knows nothing of status or class. As I have suggested many times today, at its heart and soul, the Studio Acting Conservatory is its teachers. Acting cannot be learned from books. Teaching acting is an art. It requires intuition and pragmatism, a desire for mentorship vis-a-vis students, a meticulous study of acting theory, particularly in our 3-year unique curriculum, and a study of human behavior and of the plays that we use to teach realism, the classics, and style, and to train actors' voices, bodies, sense, and emotional mechanism. We know what we are, but not what we may be, says Ophelia. This is a dark period for some of our values. We hold dear freedom of expression, freedom to love who we choose, freedom to choose to be who we want to be in real life. We now fear for our community. To be pedestrian about it, we fear we will not have the money, lose all government support, that we will not flourish, that our reserves will not suffice. We fear we will be constrained and distracted by all the negative noise and very real destruction of our life in Washington. The times, they are a-changin'. Through this period, our job remains to teach on through it, to illuminate the society around us, however complex and venal. From Sonia in Uncle Vanya, the important thing is to endure. But even better, Samuel Beckett in My Beloved Waiting for Godot, let us do something while we still have the chance. It's not every day that we are needed. March, write letters, speak out, resist, but keep doing our work as well as we can. We know where we are, but not where we may be. I want to acknowledge and thank Carol Arthur and Jeff Hamlin, teachers and musicians today. I want to thank Monica Meinert, the stage manager of the day. And George Kassouf and Adrian Silas and all the volunteers. I want to thank my beloved Solomon Haile Selassie and Joe Crea and Jamie Crown and everyone from the 50th Anniversary Committee of the board, and especially Emily Morrison for this day. Next on the program, for the 50th anniversary, my dream was to have a mural on that wall. It was a quirk of real estate that wall belongs to us. And I wanted a mural to complete the design of this home. There was never much signage, an attempt to maintain the purity of this facade's designs. I want to acknowledge Iwan Bagus, the photographer, Cia Lee Wright, our student who agreed to be a model representing the student body in both classical and contemporary garb. Deborah Booth, who combined many, many photos to create the design. John Hensley, where are you, John? Right there. The architect who figured it out, maybe how to do this reveal. And Michael Kirby, where are you, Michael? Michael Kirby from Murals of Baltimore, who painted it. Would you like to say something? Many of you have seen it or have seen it being painted, but on this occasion we need a proper unveiling. John, my last act is to introduce two of our Greek teachers. I think only one of our Greek teachers, Anderson Wells. Thanks for coming.
Hi. I would have written it down, but I have a cell phone, so. Over the past 50 years, every single student who has taken the Greek class at Studio has studied a group chorus. Greek theater, the cradle of Western acting, is a central part of our training at Studio. It is a foundational and fundamental part of our training. The class helps open students up to a power unlike any other and helps us build community through this group chorus. If you don't remember it or don't have it memorized, it is on the back of your program, but we're gonna do it right now. Everyone ready? Inhale, and numberless are the world's wonders, but none more wonderful than man. The storm gray sea yields to his prows. The huge crests bear him high. Earth, holy and in the south, is graven with shining furrows where his plows have gone. Year after year, the timeless labor of stallions, the light-bone birds and beasts that cling to cover, the live fish lighten their reaches of dim water, all are taken, tamed in the net of his mind. The lion on the hill, the wild horse, windy mane, resigned to him. And his blunt yoke has broken the sultry shoulders of the mountain bull. Words also, and but as rapid as air, he fashions to his good use. Statecraft is his, and his the skills that deflects the arrows of snow, the spears of winter rain. From every wind he has made himself secure, from all but one. In the late wind of death he cannot stand. Oh, clear intelligence, force beyond all measure. Oh, fate of man, working both good and evil. When the laws are kept, how proudly his city stands. When the laws are broken, what of his city then? Never may the anarchic man find rest at my hearth. Never be it said that my thoughts are his thoughts. Yeah. And now I get to introduce, with some door prizes, Zach Campion, Anika Hardin, and Mary C. Davis.
So this is how it's gonna work.
Okay.
When you talk,
Yeah.
you wear the red one.
What I'm talking about the red ones. Okay.
that.
Yeah, great.
All right. Arguably, we get the most fun job. Yeah. We get to give away some stuff. So the.
Who does not have a program?
Yeah, you need your program. You have a number on it. All right. Okay. So I get to announce one of our first prizes here. For some of you who don't know, one of the ways Serge Seiden came to the conservatory originally was by winning a raffle for some coaching with Joy Zinnemann. So in that spirit, the first two prizes we'll give away are monologue coaching with Serge and monologue coaching with Kate Debelak. They're great because obviously it's always a good time to audition, right?
They're separate.
But they are separate, so we're going to give two numbers. Okay, I'm going to take it out of this hat.
Numberless.
The first number is 203. 203. Who's got it?
Pick it
Going
up.
once, going twice, and we're picking another number. This number is 25. 25. Who is that? Who we got over here? All right. There you go. All right, and our other prize for coaching with Kate. I thought it was 901, but that means it's 106. 106. What do we got? Anyway,
Oh, we have a winner. All right, Michael. Yes. All right, and I'm going to pass off the hat. Oh, no, I have more prizes, don't I? I got to give away the books. Okay. Yes, let me get out the other part of my script here. I want to make sure we say the right things. Okay. So the next prizes, we have a collection of scripts from Play on Shakespeare. Right, the first one is the complete catalog of Shakespeare's tragedies and the complete catalog of Shakespeare's comedies and histories. And we want to send a special thank you to Louis Douthit, who is, running Play on Shakespeare and is here today. I don't know where she is. Yes. Okay, so the first book. Is it both?
It's books.
It's books. It's a collection of books. So one winner for 2 books.
It's tragic.
The number is 34. All right. Play on.
There's a step. Oh, are you done? Wait, what about the comedies? Yeah, the comedies.
Oh, there's more. There's more to give away.
It's actually.
Right?
How
What
many?
did I just give you?
Tragic.
You gave him tragic.
I didn't give him that.
Okay, now the comedies. 50.
Wait.
Tragedies and histories. The number is 50, though. 50. It's okay. You're going to win something. You're 50. Okay, all right. Here's your bag. All right. One more. I'm giving that one away, too? Okay, I'm also giving away a 5-day Alexander workshop, right? So that's with Diana Bradley. You will come out feeling good after that. Oh, the number is 100. Who's got 100? Silas, you're going to be in an Alexander Technique workshop. Congrats. All right, and now that's officially the last prize. There we go, Anika.
Thank you. Okay. My first drawing is for a dialect workshop with Zach Campion. Actors are often called on for dialects and accents, so this is a great prize. And the winner of the workshop is number... I picked 2 numbers. Okay, number 84. Yay! Okay, that's her. Great, and you'll put this...
She just took dialects, right?
Did you? Okay.
Here you go.
Never learned enough.
You have it.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
All right, next is something we're lucky to have, physical training by conservatory and directing graduate George Kassouf, who's right here. Also, by the way, George is Joy and Murray's trainer. And I'm giving away 2 5-hour-long sessions. Is that right? No.
2, 1, 2. Well,
What is it?
5 up, not 5 1-hour sessions.
5 1-hour sessions with George.
You
Okay.
don't want 5 hours.
Right, that sounds like a lot. Okay. All right. And the winner of the sessions, I'm giving 2 sets of 5 hours to 2 different people. Okay, so winner number 1 is 95.
Come on, fess up.
Anybody? Going
Come on, scaredy cat.
once, going twice, okay. Winner number 1 is 29.
29.
Yeah? Yeah, yay! All right. Welcome. Yeah.
Push-ups.
Oh no, Jennifer's gonna do push-ups right now. Okay.
I think I need to get my own self ready.
All right. And the next winner of 5 sessions with George is number 147. Do we have a 147? Yeah, we got someone. Yay! All right. Okay. Welcome. You don't have to do push-ups, George. Okay. Later. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, now the next prizes are theater tickets. Okay, I think we all want these. Okay. Thanks to Serge Seiden, we have 4 tickets to any production at Mosaic Theater and tickets to Washington Improv Theater, courtesy of Darnell Eaton. Member. Okay. All right. The Mosaic tickets go to number 49. Yeah? Yay! Okay. Go see Andy Warhol in Tehran, or in Iran, sorry. Okay. Yes?
It is 2 sets of 2 tickets.
2 sets of 2 tickets. So you can't go to 4 shows alone, I guess. Is that what you're saying?
Pick another one for 2 more tickets.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is very confusing. Okay. 2 sets of 2. Okay. So you've won 2 tickets. Okay. I got it. Okay. 2 more tickets to Mosaic Theater. All right. We got some good prizes. All right. 221. Number 221.
Damn, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
Inside job.
Did you win something already? Okay. All right. And okay, is it 2 sets of 2 tickets to Washington Improv Theater?
Just 2 tickets.
2 tickets. 1 set of 2 tickets.
A pair of tickets.
A pair of tickets. Yes. Okay. All right. Number 230. Yeah? All right. Tickets to Washington Improv Theater. Whew. All right. And with that, I'll turn it over to Mary Davis.
Mary C. Davis, thank you. When I started 26 years ago with Joy's class, I didn't need readers. I was 18, and here we go. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. We have more tickets. Now we have Constellation Theater production. The ticket number is, dun, 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 don't blow away, 109.
I already did that one, didn't I?
Yes, Miss Columbia Heights. Woo, woo, woo. All right, next we have a cabaret workshop with our own Jeff Hamlin. Yes, he's doing the music over there with Carol Arthur, our musicians today. So the winner of the cabaret workshop is 32. Anybody? 32? Yes, Chris. Good to see you, winner. All right, the next thing, we have our merch. So we have a t-shirt and a tote bag. The winner of the t-shirt is me? No. 185.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Current student. All right. Oh, here's the old ones. Okay. And then the winner of the tote bag goes to 41. Yes, right over there. Thank you, friend. And the final prize is a truly great prize. Jim Crown, our board member Jamie Crown's husband, is offering to play piano for 2 hours at a party. No? Oh, he's not.
You're ready from an old version.
Oh, this is the one I was sent, but I'm sorry. Is it not happening? It can happen. Okay. All right. Great. So it can. I should pull somebody for it. He plays at a party and he's amazing. He can play anything you want, right, Jamie? Okay. All right. Here we go. The number is 81. No? Anybody? 81. Going once. Going twice. All right. Here we go. Then the next number is 94. Yeah. Who did it? Yay! He'll play it, girl. All right. Thank you. And then I think that's all I have for today. So to conclude our event, we have Nancy Bannon, a director, filmmaker, graduate, and one of our beginning actors process teachers here to wrap us up. Nancy Bannon.
Hi, everybody. Joy said earlier, time is essential in the theater because the theater is made up of moments. So now we are at the moment when we close our time together. Before we close, I just want to make sure you've had a chance to grab a drink, pick up your copy of our anniversary magazine, check out our merchandise. If we don't have your email yet, please jot it down at the merchandise table. Hey, we'd love for you to come to see our final scenes. You can find the dates and times on the bulletin board downstairs or go to the brand spanking new website for the schedule. There's also a board downstairs where you can share your personal thoughts and memories and hopes and wishes and dreams with the conservatory. Again, consider taking a class. Consider recommending to your friends. Please connect with any of the faculty and with the staff or volunteers today in the SAC t-shirts. Thank you so much for being here today, for celebrating with us, and for being part of our community. Thank you.